G'day guys, how we going? I thought I'd do a little bit of a follow-up video just in regards to a couple of swags. I picked up a new swag the other day, got off Gumtree off a really good price, so it's a bit hard to sort of let go, and I thought I'd do a bit of comparo because I've liked these sort of swags as well as sort of the dome style, and I've got actually both of them on the front lawn, so I might just go through a couple of things with you. Down the front lawn, I've just got them both set up. So I've got a 23-0, and this is the dual 1400, so it's the double out of it. It's more your traditional, I suppose, dome swag. And I've got the old Darche Dirty Dee, and this one is the King Single 1100 wide, so there's the old dog loving the sunshine. And I thought I'd just do a couple of differences in regards to it. Obviously they almost come out, well, hasn't a guess looking at them, you almost think they come out the same sort of factory. They've got both the same type of spreader poles in them and everything else. Obviously the Darche's got the third one in there, gives a bit of height and everything else, and like I say, that's more traditional double in there. I mean, these are all really nicely made, everything else, nice thick canvas. Differences between them, this is just, yeah, your standard type of canvas, whereas if you look at the Darche ones, they've got the old ripstop through it. Now feeling them, they're about the same. I think the website says these are about 400 GSM. These things are about 420 GSM or thereabouts, but it's pretty well negligible, I think. Zips, these guys use a SBS zip, and this mesh is really heavy duty. Almost feels a bit stiffer than the Darche one. This one, I mean, it's hard to see on the video, but that one sort of crumples up, and that's, I mean, they're both fairly fine, but definitely the other one feels a lot different. The zips on these, that way you can see that well, sort of just sort of black ones, probably ones the Darche use on their own. They've just got the words on there. Both have got these D rings. They're both all sewn in with the straps on them, so when you roll them up, all the straps and everything, they're actually all attached to your swag. Nice big strong D rings. Darche's got the same, it's all sewn in, except they've got their logos on that one, obviously with it. Mattresses are the same. This is a 70mm with removable cover. When I got this one, I upgraded as well. This is the 70mm with a removable cover to it. Now, both high density. I would think, having sort of slept in them a little bit, that the Darche one might be just a little bit high density. This one I can feel the ground just a little bit more. 23-0 than what I can in that one there. So I suppose the other biggest thing with them, obviously, I'll see if we can get inside and take some of the grass off. Is the old room in them. Let's see. Now I measured this one across. It's actually 135 centimetres across, and it's 70 centimetres from the mat up to the top. I'll just see if I can, hang on. I mean, I struggle to sit sort of upright in this. I'm sort of hunched over. Everything else, like I said, it's about 70 centimetres from the bottom of the mat up to the top here. Like I said, I'm putting a lot of pressure on there. The sides do come in a little bit on this thing. Probably not as bad as what I heard with the Kings. So I have got a pull needle which I'll put in here. Makes a hell of a lot of difference. Yeah, I'll get that out. Hang on. So I'll put the pull needle in there. And takes all the bowing out and actually feels like you got a whole lot more room. And the sake of $5, it's pretty good. It's got a little mod. I've seen on a couple of other ones, and it's not, doesn't push up hard against zips or anything like that. Hello, Poochie. Yeah, so length internally is just on 210 centimetres. Like I said, it's 210 by 135 wide and 70 centimetres from bottom of the mattress to the top of the ridge. Alright, let's go have a look inside the old Darche. Alright, as you can see, this one, I mean, these ends almost dead flat. They're sort of, sorry about the flaring, they're almost vertical. And here, laying down, there's so much room inside these things. Just the mat in comparison on this one, so this is the King single, so it's a true 1100, so it's 110 centimetres wide and it's 210 centimetres long as well. I'll just change the camera around and I'll show you the headspace in this one. This one here, my hat is just touching the roof. I mean, here at the highest point, through there, I can sit up in this thing comfortably without scrouching down. The other one, I was sort of going in like this. This one here, I'm sitting normally, and I'm sort of 5'11", 6 foot, thereabouts, but piece of piss as far as sitting inside here goes. I measured on this one, hang on, I want to change it around again. So the bottom here, up to sort of top of the ridge line, is just over 80 centimetres. I think it's about 82, 83 centimetres. So there's heaps of room. Just while I'm in here, that's the foot end, storm flap. That mesh is fixed. These side ones are fixed as well, so you can't open them up anyway. And the head end you can. There's zips. Also on these ones, they're the sort of zips, you can probably see them a little bit better with the little Darche logos on them. Up there, pockets in a pretty good spot. There's one in your head, one in your foot, but like right in the middle where your head goes. So they're a bit silly where they are. You know, you think you whack them up on the side there somewhere. Heaps of room for them there, but anyway, that's just one of those things. So like I said, that storm flap, when that storm flap's down, you can't, well, the storm flaps up, there's no way, there's no internal sort of canvas walls or anything. Neither is this. If this one's up, you actually need to go outside the swag to sort of zip that one down, and same with that foot end as well. You need to get outside if it's peeling with the rain and it's up or something like that. Not that you probably have it up, but you need to actually go outside the swag to get it done. So we'll have a look. We'll just jump out, have a look at the old 23.0. I mean, as you can see, they've got quite big storm flaps under them, the meshing underneath. Good thing with these ones, hang on, oh, come in here. Let's see if we can stop the flaring out on them. But there's internal, zip them up a bit, internal zips, canvas flaps, and you can unzip the fly mesh as well. That comes off in all ways. Pockets, 23.0 either side, head end, foot end, and they're in a decent spot as well. So some good sized pockets. Like I said, there, that's with the storm flaps out. You still got internal. I won't do them all the way up, but you can see what I mean. That can be unzipped, and the mesh can be unzipped. So as far as, like I say, you could be sitting in here. You want to, pull them up, or you could probably even, you could probably crawl out of there. But you can open them all up if you wanted to. Like I said, they're in a good spot. It's just obviously the height. Like I said, the other one is just so much higher. Lets you sit up there easily, whereas this one here you sort of crunch down. But I mean, they're both different type of swags, obviously. One's a bit obviously your 3-pole design, and this is, like you say, a bit more your traditionalist as far as things like that. I think normal price, I think the Darche ones now come with a 70mm mattress. You're looking at probably just on 500 for those. I think the old 23.0 is about 450-ish, thereabouts. And I mean, that's not really apples with apples, because that's a dual, which is a 1400 wide. That's an 11 king single size. So as far as price wise goes, bags, nice big canvas bags, strong handles on both of them, heaps of room inside that one. So I've got sort of carry handles up here as well. Darche one, same sort of materials, same sort of canvas with your ripstop as well. Nice strong webbing, everything else. And then with these ones, they give you an extra, like I say, strap and little metal D-rings, which you can sort of compress that bag even more. So yeah, I mean, that's the look of them both. Each one, I suppose, different suited for different people. Said I like, if I was to buy one right now, I love the room in the Darche as far as the sitting up is concerned, but I think the quality on this 23.0 is pretty well up there, if not maybe a little bit better than the Darche one, I reckon. I say the annoying thing with these and I think I said it in one of the other videos, is this stuff here. Look, you never get them to sit properly. You get a bit of sideways rain out of those things, and gone everywhere. These ones aren't too bad, like so you can peg them right out. You get them with a Velcro. I mean, they don't seal, obviously, as well. They're fairly gapey around the place. Same with them, they're fixed. They've got these little rain guards, but I don't know, I don't reckon they're worth a pinch of goat shit myself. You can see the hoops just in them. So I suppose the question is, out of the two, knowing what I know, which one would I buy? It's a bit of a hard call. I like the roominess and even the quality of the Darche ones. I don't like these end flaps, the Velcro, and those ones. I don't like that there's no internal flaps to it. This one's certainly quicker and easier to set up. I mean, it's 3-ring compared to the old 2-ring design. It's hard call. I'd probably, out of the two, lean to the 23-0 because of the other features. I do like the headroom in that one, and probably the mattress, maybe a smidge better, not much, and there's not much in it. In saying that, 23-0 do a design that's almost looks quite similar, if not identical, to this thing, and it's got all the features of that one in that type of design. I think it's called the Bandit. I would hazard a guess that I'd probably try and score myself one of the old Bandit swags, I reckon. So these might end up on Gumtree before too long, once the other one becomes available. I reckon I'd give that one a crack. I'd like to get an ARB one, but it's $700, and I rang up in WA, because I'm living in WA. They can't, there's 287 or 288 on back order in WA alone, and they're not expecting supplies till December. I suppose the old shipping with the pandemic and everything else, it is what it is, but that's the way it goes. The only thing I found funny with this one, I think when they sewed that one up, the little badges on it, someone must have been, I don't know what they drink in China, probably sake or something like that, but they sewed that one on backwards. That one's alright, but anyway, that's my thoughts. So like I said, I'd probably swing to a 23-0s. They're good quality swag, nice bags, good canvas work, nice heavy duty meshing. Seems to be a lot stronger and thicker as well. Darche's alright, nothing wrong with them, I suppose. But I suppose as far as my tastes and those couple of things, like I said, I'd be more confident in this thing out in the peeving rain that I would in this one. I mean, when I was seasoning it and stuff like that, it was getting, I'd say, water pulling up the top here because they're quite square. Wasn't running off. I mean, as you can probably see there, probably sits in there. Once you get a bit of water in there, it's sitting there, it's not going anywhere unless you pull these out maybe a little bit, tauten them up. With those, like you do with sort of that one there, yeah, I'm not sure. Actually, just before we go, I thought I'd just show you the packed up size. I'm trying to put them level. You can probably see there's actually not much in it. They're about the same, say, thickness. I haven't done them sort of up tight, but that's about the difference. Darche in front, 1100, 23.0 behind it. I'll put them in the bags and might show you what they look like there. Cheers. There you go. That's them packed away. That's their bags. So these have got webbing, Velcro, overlay on the zips, little overlay here. That one fairly snug. This one heaps of room. Probably put a sleeping bag, a couple of pillows in there, and I'll still have heaps of room. But both good quality bags as well. That one unzips nearly all the way, whereas this one's sort of just top to toe. Much easier getting that one in, just feed it across. Opens up, I'd say nearly 3/4 of the way long. All the way down the sides there as well. So much easier to get in. Even this one's a little bit more snug. And I'll roll them around the same sort of way, but I mean, nothing in it really. Again, don't know. I reckon these guys here, definitely worth a look. See you guys.